separates your website from another website is different than you probably think it is. Most of you think that what separates you from the next wedding professional, say the next photographer, the next videographer, the DJ, florist, dress shop, caterer, whatever it is that you do, is your personality and it's your style and your quality and all those things. But when I look at your websites and when brides look at your websites, what they're seeing is a lot of the same. They can't tell the difference between you and the next vendor the way you can tell the difference because they're not looking at it the same way that you are. So if you're a professional photographer and someone's looking at your website, and if you're being honest with yourself, you know that you don't have a monopoly on taking beautiful pictures. There are other people out there that take beautiful pictures. You shouldn't be putting any bad pictures on your website. That would be crazy. You shouldn't be taking bad pictures, but let's face it, sometimes things happen, and not every picture is the one that you want to put on the wall. Not every picture is the one she wants to put in her album. But when she goes to your website and then another photographer's website and sees beautiful pictures on both sites, she can't tell the difference between you. And what she needs to do to be able to tell that difference is missing from your sites. Because the difference between you and the next professional photographer or videographer or DJ or whoever is not beautiful pictures. It's not the style of your website. That's part of it, but she goes and she sees a lot of good-looking websites, a lot of bad-looking websites, a lot of great-looking pictures, a lot of lousy-looking pictures. So what I do is I ask my consulting clients to do a little introspection. 3 things. If you can't tell her it's your style, you can't tell her it's your quality, and you can't tell her it's your personality, what is it that you can say is different about you from the next photographer? It's a tough question. It's really tough. But when you can answer that question, you can brand yourself so that they can actually tell the difference. So what's missing from most photography websites is words, not pictures. You have beautiful pictures. But if you're using Blue Domain or Livebooks or any of the sites like that, it's all about the pictures. And I understand why, because those sites were created by people that are in the image business. But from a marketing standpoint, they're very, very weak because you're not narrating. You're not telling me any of the stories. You're just showing me pictures and letting me make up my mind. Yet every single time I'm looking at someone's website with them, they tell me things that I can't see in the pictures. They tell me something about the picture. They tell me a story that goes along with that picture, and that's missing when you're not there. So what you should be adding to that, which of course Blue Domain and Livebooks and those sites don't allow you to do, is that narration. Now, in an ideal world, the narration would be in real text that the search engines could read, and you would be telling me where that picture was taken, where that couple is from, using all those good search engine optimization words with every single photo, and your site would be incredibly optimized naturally, because every photo would have that content going along with it. I also think you should have testimonials on every page with the person's name and where they got married and so forth, and that would be great, but that's a whole nother discussion we'll have. For right now, what I want you to do is look at the reviews, look at the message board posts, look at the testimonial letters that you get in from your brides. That's where you're going to find what's missing here. That's where you're going to find, if it's not your style, your personality, and your quality, they're going to be telling you the things that you either don't say or can't say. Now, you don't say it maybe because you think it's bragging. You can't say it when it sounds like you bragging, but when you use their words. If you showed me a picture and you had a quote from a bride about that picture, about what she loves about that picture, she can use words that you can't. She can use those superlatives, that it was the best, it was the most unbelievable, it was the whatever, that you can't say that. I do the same thing on my website. I have testimonials on my website because people are saying things about me that are wonderful, but if I said them, it sounds like I'm bragging. It sounds a little conceited. So what you want to do is use their words as much as possible. But again, what is branding really all about? Branding is saying what makes me different than the other person and what does my brand stand for? Well, if you can't tell me it's your style because she can't tell the difference between your style and the next person's just from a few photos on your sites. You can't tell me it's your personality because she can't tell your personality. I go to your websites, there's no personality there. There's just photo galleries. And you can't tell me it's the quality because, again, Those photos that you're putting online are great looking photos, but so is the next photographer. And that next photographer, she's putting great or he's putting great photos on their site. So if it's not your style, your quality, or your personality, what is it? When you can answer that question, you can get a lot more business at the price that you want, because people will understand what it is that you stand for, and they'll understand what's different between you and the next professional. So whether you're photo or video or DJ or florist or wedding planner or caterer or favors or invitations or limousines, or who did I leave out here? Dress shops, whoever it is, what can you tell me that's different about you than the next one? And when you can do that without saying style, quality, or personality, you're going to brand yourself and be able to get a lot more business that way. So I wish you lots of luck. While you're here at Alan Berg TV, look around at some of the other videos. If you have any questions about this or any of the topics, please email me at alan@alanberg.com. And if you go to alanberg.com, you'll also see my books and DVDs and where I'll be speaking near you. Thanks for coming.